Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: Reflection API in Java Programming. So in this we are going to discuss java.lang package with class as a class. So first of all, coming to Reflection API in Java. So what is the use of reflection? So the reflection, it is a process of examining or modifying the runtime behavior of a class. So runtime means during execution time. We can get the complete description of a class in our Java program. So complete description means how many methods are there, how many data members are there, what are the data members, what are the methods, whether it is a class, interface, etc. So to work with this Java Reflection API, we have class, which is a class in java.lang package. And using this class, it provides different methods. We can get the metadata, and we can examine and change the runtime information about a class. Means we can work with the particular class and its information during runtime. So we have two packages: java.lang package, java.lang.reflect packages. So in these two classes we have different classes using which we can work with Java reflections. Runtime information about a class. So in simple words we can say it as runtime information about a class. So what is the main advantage of this Java reflections? It's very simple. So the main advantage is we can perform debugging by developers using reflections, and we can also use this reflections in testing tools, automation testing tools, which is used for testing your application, right? So if we see the description of class, so the name itself is class, C capital, java p hyphen public java.lang.class. Open the command prompt, go to your working directory and issue this command. So it provides some different methods like for name, is interface, is array, is it primitive data type, is it annotation, getting the name of a class or interface or enum, get module, we can get the module name, get the package name in which the class or interface exists, and then we can also get fields names in a class. Like we can get field, okay, we can use get declared fields, okay, you will get that as a field array. Get declared methods, we'll get that as a method array. And we can also use get declared methods, you will get that as a method, but we have to pass the method name as input parameter. Get declared constructors, okay, yeah, declared constructors, you'll get that as a constructor array. So here field, method and constructors, they belong to reflect package, java.lang.reflect. Okay, so we also have one more method, is enum, is record and returns true or false, whether a particular class is enum, recorder, etc. So let us try to implement these methods in our Java program. Fine. So whenever we are working with class, to get the reference of class object reference variable, we have to use for name. For name, pass your class name, it will give the reference of class. And we can use all the remaining methods: get name, is interface, is array, is primitive, is enum, get the superclass name also, get declared fields, declared methods, declared constructors, as well as package name. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. Java reflection class example 1.java. So take a new page. So first we'll write comments at the beginning of the program. So as of now we are using java.lang.reflect package for field class, constructor class and method class. Right, so here we are taking some classes. First one, class A. It is a dummy class, body without any statements. So class sample extends A. So this is a base class, this is a subclass. I'm taking in the subclass two data members, X and Y, one default constructor with two input parameters, A, B. So total two constructors. And then I'm taking two dummy methods here, void M1, void M2. Okay, so dummy methods in the sense body without any statements. So two data members, two constructors and two methods. I'm also taking one interface B. Now this interface does not contain any data members or abstract methods. Even this we can call it as a dummy interface. Right, so now we don't want to create the object and work with the data members and methods. We just want to see the reflection of that particular class or interface. So take the main class with main method and save this program in our working directory. So here we are also propagating the exception because we'll get class not found exception when we try to create a reference of class object reference variable C1 or C2 using for name method. Right, so first I'm using class dot static method for name sample. So we will get the reference of class, store it in C1. Similarly, class C2, class dot for name B. So B is a interface. So save it. So C1 dot get name, C2 dot get name. So C1 dot get name sample class, C2 dot get name interface B. Right, so save it, come to the command prompt and then compile the program. Java C, Java reflection class example 1.java. No errors on successful compilation and then run it. So our class name is sample and then interface name is B. Right, now let us apply few more methods on this C1 as well as C2 respectively. So system.out.println. So C1 dot is interface. So sample is interface false. Is array false. Is it primitive data type? False. Is it enum? False. So C1 dot get superclass. It will return class object reference variable dot get name once again. So it will return superclass name which is A. So C1 dot get package name, it returns a string. So our class sample is not in any package, so it will return empty string. So save it, recompile, no error, run. So false, okay, is interface, is array, is primitive data type or is enum. So superclass name is A and then it does not belong to any package, so it is returning a empty string. Right, so similarly I will check it for interface, which is C2. Okay, so C2 dot is interface true, B is interface. Is it array? False. Is it primitive data type? False. Is it enum? False. So get superclass, so we don't have any superclass for this, it will return null object. So get package name, so we don't have any package name, so it will return empty string. Save, recompile and then run. So C2 dot is interface true. Okay, next is array false, primitive false. Is it enum? False. Okay, right. And next, get superclass. So for interface, we don't have any base interface, so it returns null. And does it belong to any package? No, so it is returning empty string. Next, so from C1, which is referring to sample class, we'll get all the fields names. Okay, so C1 dot get declared fields, it will return a fields array. So store that in a reference variable fs. And the best way to process the elements of an array is for each loop. So for each loop, field f colon fs. So one field will be assigned to f. So print f. And fields is available in java.lang.reflect package. So import it. So we'll get the information of each field from this field array fs. So save it, recompile, and then run. So fields means data members or variables of a class. So in sample class, we have two variables, int x, int y. So sample.x, sample.y. Right. So similarly, we'll also get the declared methods. So C1 dot get declared methods, it returns method array which belongs to java.lang.reflect package. So store that in a reference variable ms. So pass this ms or process this ms using for each loop. For method m colon ms, so one method object reference will be assigned to m. So print m. So save it. So we have two methods, m1, m2. Okay, put proper comment for the remaining cases. Next, recompile and then run it. So we have two methods, m2 method, m1 method, and whose return type is void. And both these methods belongs to sample class. Similarly, we can also get the information about the constructors. So we have a method, so c1 dot get declared constructors, it returns constructor array. So store it in a reference variable cs. So pass this cs as an input parameter to for each loop. So for constructor c colon cs, print c. So we'll get one information about the constructor. So recompile and then run it. So we have sample default constructor or zero parameterized constructor, sample int comma int, two input or two parameterized constructor. So this is how we get the reflection of our class sample using class which belongs to java.lang package. And to get the reference of class we have to use for name method, and it is a static method in class. So this is how we are supposed to work with reflection API in Java programming using java.lang.Class, which is a class in that package. Right. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment, and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.